Prodigal Steve returns with more Afterbirth Plus. How's it going, everybody? Last episode, I messed up a little bit. If I remember correctly, I beat... Ooh, maybe don't knock my mic over. I beat the lamb, Apollyon, but instead of going to the chest and taking off the post-it note, I opted to do a victory lap, which disabled the lamb completion and instead got the achievement for the victory lap. Not the end of the world, still needed to happen. I don't feel so bad about it. Win streak is currently at 1 because I've done it. I beat Delirium as the Lost earlier today. All it took was Tech X, blank card, battery, hermit to teleport out after the Holy Mantle had gotten popped, and then like 2 lucky revives from Guppy's collar on the Hush fight. It was a slog, and I hated it, but it's done. Now I just have to worry about it with the other terrible character, or the other character that is going to be terrible to do with, and that's the Keeper. We're not going to be doing any of that on this episode. Rather, I'm going to go ahead and do the daily run. This is the daily for 18th of February. This is very strange. We have a lot of battery items. Okay. We're going to Mom's Heart. Alright, so we'll be looking for an Awaz rune to try and get further into the run than we would necessarily otherwise be able to. Hush cannot exist, so we're not concerned with time necessarily, although the faster we go, obviously the better our score is going to be. Boss fight right off the bat. This is just Burning Basement 1. So I actually think we come back once we have 2 battery charges, like once we're fully charged up here, assuming we can even get a full charge here on this floor. I'm wondering if we aren't going to be without item rooms on this one, because this seems like a lot to just give you right off the bat. That battery is very interesting. Oh, this room's an actual nightmare. Okay. How did that just freeze? Was that... Oh, is that what Watch Battery does? It occasionally freezes enemies? I don't actually know what Watch Battery does. I've been trying in my off-camera runs to look up trinkets and things that I don't understand. I think I mentioned this already in another video, that equality, I learned what that does. We don't want Ares. We definitely don't want Pokeball. So let's go fight the boss, because that'll give us our full charge, and then we do have that battery on the ground if we want to reroll Friendly Ball. I would expect that this is going to be a relatively quick daily, only going to Mom's Heart, but with any level of min-maxing on the D6 plays, it could, artificially lengthen the run just by virtue of a lot of backtracking. Alright, well, that's a full heart of damage that I did not need to take. It's unfortunate, but not the end of the world necessarily. Please don't stand so close to me. Okay, so we've gotten Champion Famine down into his second form. This is actually a great fight for us on the first floor. Orbitals are always nice, but more importantly, Champion Famine is guaranteed to drop a Spirit Heart. And that'll give us a little bit of protection for our deal with the devil on the next floor. We'll go ahead and take our Ball of Bandages, because an Orbital is certainly good enough. And we can come back here and just grab the battery charge on our way through, since the battery item will store it. I just noticed that we also have car battery, so we're re-rolling twice every time we use the D6. This is what, Mini Monstro? Let's go one more. Yeah, sure. Big Fan is good enough. Mini Monstro is fine. I like it well enough as a familiar, but I think it's not quite good enough to be an instant take, and since we had a reroll, we might as well. Alright, we're 3 minutes going down to the second floor. conveniently grabbed that spirit heart on the way through. I completely forgot about it, so if we hadn't had it directly in front of the door, I probably would have just left without it, which would have been maybe not the smartest play, to put it, you know, politely. Curse Room is, as always, very tempting, but I would like to maintain our deal with the devil chance if possible, so I'm gonna hope for a secret room here. It didn't quite pan out. I didn't necessarily expect that it would, but, you know, I hoped. Right, get rid of you. You know what? That was not smart of me. Right, let's check this for a secret room. Did indeed get our secret room. I think we just take this battery charge. It's not optimal. But yeah, do that and then come into our boss fight, because that'll give us 2 rerolls available for our deal with the devil, should we desire to reroll what we get. And assuming we don't get hit twice on this fight, we will be guaranteed the deal with the devil. I need to stop trying to use the orbitals here. Like, it's such a bad habit to try and do most of your damage with orbitals. But when you have just base damage, it's like, I know I could do so much, like I could kill this enemy so much faster if I just used my orbital. I will leave the HP there for now. Book of Sin. Yeah, we'll yeah, we should take the damage up. We could have gone deeper on that one, but I didn't want to reroll a perfectly acceptable item into, like, you know, Sister Maggie or something. Like, a damage up and then Fear Shot. Fear Shot is, like, largely irrelevant, but the potential downside of re-rolling the guaranteed damage upgrade is too high. Like, you're not guaranteed to get anything better than that necessarily on a reroll. You certainly could. I mean, maybe if we rerolled again, we got, you know, Abaddon, and then, you know, or Brimstone, Mom's Knife, something like that. It could have been great, and that might be a point of divergence on this daily. All right, we're gonna pick this up and put it back down, and then re-roll it into Fart Baby. Not really striking gold with these re-rolls so far. I think we'll keep our battery trinkets and just take what we have here and move along. Obviously, we would like to do Boss Rush and... Oh, right, we can't do Hush. It's only going to Mom's Heart. We would like to do Boss Rush, though, just for the points, but if that doesn't end up manifesting, so be it. I'm not going to be overly concerned about min-maxing points. Should not leave that bomb there. But accidentally pressed the E key, so not much that can be done about it. There is a battery in here. And I guess I should have checked this before I picked up Fart Baby, but okay, that's great. Never mind. I sort of accidentally happened into a good play there. Growth Hormones is great, the speed up is nice, the damage up is even better, and it contributes to Spun, which is, of course, a fantastic transformation. So, pretty pleased with how that worked out. Teratoma pieces already, huh? Not really doing... Not firing enough tears necessarily to be pleased with this situation. I was really hoping our orbital would catch that spider. Unlikely to get a deal with the devil on this floor, even if we don't take red heart damage. So it's not going to bum me out too much if we do. Yeah, I'll do this. Very, very nearly took damage there. I got a little mind flooded on the dodge there, but ended up getting lucky. Oh, it's taken so long to kill these, like, spiral silkworms. That's never a good sign. Don't mind that that enemy spawned on top of us, because our orbital did get it killed. I just need to be careful not to walk into that mimic on accident. Because again, if we can get a deal with the devil on this floor, maybe so much the better. Alright, we got a key back for our trouble, which is nice. I'll leave that battery for now, just because we could probably get a natural charge. I'm like almost to the point where I'm just going to bomb out of every room with a host in it. Like, I'm so tired of fighting those enemies. At least this room doesn't have any stone fatties on it, although I think it can. I think this room can spawn stone fatties. Alright, there we go. Use our orbital to get a little bit of damage done here. Try and use Fear Shot to clear some space. Hopefully get through this without taking any damage. Hey. You know what? That's fine. You can run away if you want. No. Portal, I need you to leave. Ooh, that was not the smart dodge there, but got it done regardless. Red heart that we don't strictly need yet, and hopefully won't need it all on this floor, if all goes according to plan. Okay, there's another battery charge, courtesy of Charged Baby. I think that's the name of that item, right? Battery Baby, it doesn't matter. The battery familiar behind us. Hey, there we go. All right, check our shop. Chaos. If we get the money for it, I'll take Chaos, although I don't think it's necessarily smart to do on dailies. I think it could pay dividends, but it doesn't necessarily have to. Yeah. The fear on the Mullabooms there kind of tilted me. That's fine, though. Again, we were unlikely to get a deal with the devil anyway. So, burning off one floor of penalty, you know, it doesn't break my heart. Check here for a secret room? Nope. Alright, check here for a secret room? Okay. Probably a little high cost for what's on offer in that room. Don't really want to spend bombs and a key to get a regular chest. Don't need to do anything more in that room. Could do something fancy with the pushable TNT there, but I think that's probably a cute play more than it is a functional play. Please, don't spawn spiders. This room's, like, not bad, it's just, like, very tedious, and also... Actually, hang on, how am I supposed to kill those things? You know what? Whatever. This bothers me very little. Like, we're not at risk of dying on this floor. Spirit Heart is nice. Yeah, 100% I'll take Blue Baby's only friend. Our damage is, like, not great, even though we do have a damage up. Like, our DPS is still fairly poor. So I'll take something that can mitigate that problem. Yeah. And now we're basically going to be doing as much of our damage as possible with Blue Baby's only friend. So we'll be looking for, like, BFF or something in the shop. Get out. No. Get away from me. You garbage man of a boss. Whatever. I honestly do not care. Definitely will take the safety pin. A single penny there. Alright, I think we just have to say no to Chaos, honestly. With one bomb, I don't think we're really going to be able to make 15 cents happen. I'm not really willing to hunt around and try and min-max every available opportunity on that floor. You know what? Hilarious, okay. I'm mad tilted right now, apparently. Gotta focus up a little bit. I would like to win this daily if possible. I don't necessarily need to score well, but I would like to win the daily. We do still need to do the 5 in a row achievement, which I haven't quite accomplished yet. Getting a ton of battery charges, which is probably to be expected fairly. Maybe it's for the best that we had to pass on Chaos. I'd like to get another Spirit Heart before our boss fight. That way, more likely to get a deal with the devil on this floor. It's still not a guarantee or anything, but... Oh, right, no keys, okay. Sure, we'll take this. I am going to look around a little bit for a Spirit Heart. I mean, we had that black heart that I pretty much immediately squandered. So, it's really my bad. I should not have dodged like that. Ended up getting very, very lucky there. I'm just going to try and use my tears on this. Any room that has enemies that chase us down, I think we just use our fear shot and try and deal with them that way. At least we got rid of the 2 quick ones. So now we have a little more room to breathe, so to speak. Would it kill you to give me a single Spirit Heart, though? You know what? This is well worth it. A chance at Magic Mush, and then, well, a bomb. I'm not going to try for that key without deal with the devil protection. Probably should have taken damage from the creep there, if I'm being honest. So far, not a ton of opportunities to use our D6, which is, you know, a little unfortunate, if I'm being honest. Lucto, still no keys either. Aha, there is a key, okay. No, you don't do the smart play. That's fine. Now I think we go to the shop and try and buy a key for the item room. And we actually do get a 3-cent key. Deep Pockets is interesting, but non-essential. Like, it'd be nice to be able to carry multiple cards or pills. We can already carry multiple trinkets by virtue of Mom's purse. Miner's Hat or Splunker's Hat is not necessary. I will take Cricket's Body. It lowers our range, but I think it's like a good enough item. There wasn't a Spirit Heart in the shop, was there? You basically kiss Boss Rush goodbye on this one. I'm taking entirely too much time backtracking. Which again, not the end of the world. Bothers me very little. No Spirit Heart. We could try the pill, but if it's, you know, bad trip, as opposed to Balls of Steel, put ourselves in a really bad position then. And, you know, a half red heart to beat Gertie, actually pretty conceivable. Never mind. That's what I get for being overconfident, I suppose. It's honestly just a bad dodge on my part. That's alright. We have so many battery charges on this floor, I think we try for something better than just straight HP, although, honestly, I could probably stand to use the HP. Yeah, with the way I've been playing so far. Yeah, Toothpicks is worth it. That's more what I'm talking about as far as DPS goes. Probably should have picked up some red hearts back on that floor, but... Wait. When did we pick up red hearts? We're at full health again. Was I not at a single red heart? Am I losing my mind? Okay, you know what? I'm just going to accept that and move along. Oh, this is 100% a room that makes you glad you took Blue Baby's only friend. Being able to deal with the knights without having to do their little song and dance is always welcome, as far as I'm concerned. All right, you are all going to flock in on me, which is fine, because I'm going to murder you before you get to me. All right, this is a room where, yeah, we want to use our own tears instead of Blue Baby's only friend. liable to do more harm than good, I think. Okay, no greed, thankfully. I'm very, very interested in potato peeler. I think it's such a good item. Alright. Absolutely want to do our boss immediately. Last bomb gets us 2 spirit hearts, so we should be guaranteed to deal with the devil here. Alright, well. We're still guaranteed unless I colossally screw up here. But man, Brownie's an annoying boss. Like, you forget how terrible this fight is when you fight him on, like, boss rush, where you have a lot more room to work. Alright, so we're 2/3 of the way to spun now. Dark Prince's Crown does nothing for us here. So I think we go Whore of Babylon, and then the Mark. We can't take that, unfortunately. Oh, Death's Touch, though. I guess I should have taken that HP when I had the opportunity. Okay, that bums me out a little bit. I would have loved to get Death's Touch, and if I'd seen that Black Heart, I 100% would have taken it. Like, I would have taken Death's Touch. That's, honestly, like, I can't be disappointed in not having Death's Touch now, because it's on me. It's 100% on me. If I had taken A, less damage, or B, been slightly more observant, done some more rooms before the boss, we would have been able to take all 3 of those items. Ooh, careful there. So, I'm just going to have to live with my play on that one, take the L, and hope for good things in the future. But honestly, this run has gone from, like, mediocre to incredible almost immediately. So we're still, like, in a fantastic position as long as we don't pick up red hearts ever again. Which, honestly, I tend to be disinclined to take red hearts in the first place, so we got a lucky key drop. Money equals power is well worth the cost of doing business there. There is a tinted rock back there, but nothing we can do about it at present. So now with our damage, Blue Baby's only friend is rendered largely useless, but we may still want to use that as our primary damage dealer in certain situations. Alright, I think we just go. We have 30 seconds, well, 20 seconds to leave this floor, get to Mom, kill her, and get into boss rush. So, 0% chance that occurs. Is there a bomb in here? Yeah, you know what? We're sacrificing some damage there, but Tinted Rock could be well worth it. And, again, not in a hurry, necessarily, since boss rush is already slipped past. I'm going to endeavor not to walk on the spikes on the way back. I make no promises. Unfortunately, we know that our deal with the devil is not going to be open when we get back there. It already closed behind us, so there's no point hoping for that to occur. We could hunt this floor for a Joker, but that's so unlikely to occur. Like, A, we don't have any bombs, and even if we did, we would have to blow up every skull and hope that one of them paid out not only with a playing card, but specifically a Joker card. So I don't think that's worth the time or the resources, assuming we even had them in the first place. Alright. You know what? Can you, like, blow this up? No, okay, never mind. That's fine. I'll look into the arcade, and it was actually worth the time, sort of. If we had a bomb, we could get a nickel, which means damage. Like, I need to not spend money on this run now. Ooh, very, very nearly caught that spike right at the end there. I think an orbital just saved us from a little bit of damage. Okay. Hilariously, a key spawned all the way over there. Get rid of you. Bait you out of the way, if possible. So we do have enough keys for our item room in our shop. I can't take Eve's Mascara. as great as it is, that's better. Okay. It's still no Death's Touch, but, you know, it's the next best thing. I'm often a defender of Eve's Mascara against my better judgment. It can be so good, but I don't think we have the fire rate or the range really to make it work. You know, I'm gonna buy the Spirit Heart even though it does cost us damage. Like, I've not been playing amazingly on this run, so a little bit of insurance and then perhaps even the ability to take a deal with the devil should we get one. It's worth the, you know, 0.16 damage in my opinion. Polycephalus stands 0 chance. He's just delaying the inevitable at this point. Yeah, we got Cupid's Arrow from our item room, so we can leave as soon as we find our boss. Although, you know, I should look for curse rooms and explore the entirety of floors, etc., etc. I just don't have the wherewithal to do it, honestly. Alright. Got lucky with Big Fan catching that bullet for us. Let's go ahead and do our mom fight here. Get in there and do a little bit of orbital damage. Alright, Farting Baby is doing something. We'll take the Polaroid because it actually does help us, and we did get a deal with the devil. I'm not interested in either of these items, or really either of those. That I am very interested in, though. Okay. So yeah, we're one hit away from death. And maybe this is a bad idea, because our previous setup actually did allow us to, you know, knock back enemies. Gave us a little bit of breathing room. No longer the case. Alright, this is fine though. We just have to find some Spirit Hearts. Easiest thing in the world. Okay. No secret room there. Much to my chagrin, no secret room there either. Honestly, I'm just going to stand here and let them come to me. I think, you know, moving around too much on one of these rooms is basically a death sentence at this point. Takes a long time to get our knife charged up efficiently. Thought that was a tinted rock. It is not. Alright, carve out a little bit of space for ourselves here. Ooh. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Alright, big plays, big plays. Alright, where are you? There you are. Card could be great, but we'll never know. Or we're very unlikely to ever know. If we get flying on this floor, I guess we could come back and check, but it's probably not going to be the top priority. You know what? Yeah, take care of the portal. With Blue Baby's only friend there. Take care of you, and then you. Okay. Just having to worry about the hosts now is actually hilariously a blessing. Okay. A little nervous here, but so far so good. No tinted rocks yet, unfortunately. I should be looking for secret rooms. We did find one. Money is good because that means damage, although, you know, Spirit Hearts would have been preferred. Okay, I mean, I guess it's boss time. Oh, Loki 2 is like the ideal boss. And we got HP. We are going to lose Whore of Babylon, but does not matter. We are so much more survivable than we just were. Okay. I thought about the curse room briefly, but I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. I'm just gonna move along. Very easily could have lost this one due to hubris in taking Mom's knife. That is very interesting. a lot of batteries in the event that we get anything that we actually want to reroll. But probably not the most likely situation on this floor. Especially because all we have to do is beat the boss, and then, you know, we've completed the daily. This room can actually, like, not ever spawn in that configuration again. Like, a stupid laser enemy plus 2 whip tentacles. Okay, careful. You know what? I don't want to do this room. I'm just gonna leave. We don't have to go back through that room no matter what, so I'm not gonna risk dying to fistula on the last floor of the daily. We'll use our last bomb to bomb through that, and it bothers me absolutely not at all. You know what? Blast assist. I'm going to stand over here where you can't kill me and use my Blue Baby's Only Friends to murder you. And then move along with my life. I didn't come a razor's edge from death to be done in by a garbage enemy like that. If only we had the wafer that would let us get back down into Whore of Babylon. Unfortunately, not the case. So we're just gonna have to, like, I don't know. And now, actually, like, with the single red heart... Oh, no, never mind. Dark Prince's Crown, you have to have exactly 1 red heart. So I don't think you can have any spirit hearts at all. So, would have done exactly nothing for us. That spirit heart from Shub there is quite welcome. Especially because this room can be really annoying. Yep. That was fair. I should have been hit at least like 3 or 4 times on that sequence of dodges. Okay. Not the end of the world. This room is incredibly annoying now. And now we're in a much worse place than we used to be. And so, of course, the game has to throw those exact same enemies at us immediately. So, yeah, really appreciate that. Loki 2, again, you stand exactly 0 chance of defeating me. Our range is so bad. This is one of the most satisfying strategies to deal with hosts, is put something on top of them, and then let them pop up and murder themselves. Alright, 1 Monstro is dead. 2nd Monstro is also dead. Beautiful. Probably shouldn't walk into him. Although, he can't damage you while he's doing his death animation. Still, bad habit to put yourself that close to enemies. Okay. No tinted rocks there. So we just have the 1 brimstone one, and it's already gone. We've located our boss fight. So, you know what? I think we just go. I think we just, you know... Okay, we could probably kill Mom with Mom's Knife, or Mom's... Or It Lives. Let me get my boss names straight. We could probably kill It Lives with a single red heart and then a half spirit heart if we had to. But I would like to find just like 1 more spirit heart would really make me feel better about the situation. Fortunately, it does not seem like that is going to occur. We are out of bombs to look for secret rooms. Alright, well, we can try this chest. Nope. Probably not worth it to try and go back, because I'm too likely to step on the spikes. Alright, get rid of the eyes immediately. Okay, beautiful. We did get a deal with the devil, hilariously enough. We got the same deal with the devil. No. How good would it have been if I had died there? 2501, not terrible. Damage penalty really hurt there. Obviously, boss rush would have helped a ton. It is what it is. That is going to do it, though, for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. As always, feedback is welcome in the comments below. And if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to the channel. And I will see you next time.